like if we couldn't get to you,
Yep.
Chris was always there. Chris, can you please relay the message to Mike or be your gatekeeper?
I think there's so many people throughout the last 15 years that would look at like just exactly what you said, like couldn't get to you. I don't know if it's type A or what would you guys say? Like I've been pretty manic. I don't know.
No. I mean, of course, as the business grew, you were doing a lot of things, right? But then having him around made it easy for the vendors.
Yeah.
Right? Because the vendors could easily talk to him
Yeah.
and communicate and have the message relayed to you, as opposed to being probably stranded in the middle of a process.
Yeah.
And as you were getting bigger,
15 years of business, right? I think we're at the point where like we're really working on scaling. Podcast is something that it's like it's not new. What we're doing here today, conceptually, it's something that you both told me a long time ago. I'm curious to get your thoughts on what's the right answer. We're in the third shooting of the Musings podcast, right?
Yeah.
And we see that there's a lot of discussion that is probably needed in the industry of healthcare, fitness, wellness right now. Like, what's your response to me finally listening to the advice that you guys gave 15 years ago?
I'll start with that because 15 years ago, I made you drive all the way to LA to actually do an infomercial with me, right? At that time, there weren't high-tech mics like this.
Yep.
We had to rely on the microphone of the camera. So there was that challenge. We had to do it, but it did well. And I was convincing you, you have to have the website. You have to have content online. You have to do this.
Yep.
And fast forward to today, I'm actually impressed as your producer, as your friend. I'm impressed because you can talk. And not only can you talk, you can engage. People just talk, they don't listen. You really listen. That was actually what you did with your students in the past.
Yeah.
And that's why they're successful, because you listened to what they needed and regurgitated the information to make them more successful.
Yeah. So what are you doing today, G3? Technology has changed so much. Like you said, apps and things like this were an app. What's going on today?
Yeah. You guys heard of AI?